Most people associate India with Bollywood, cricket, and delicious curries. However, the country, which has a population of 1.3 billion, is a major player in the worldwide pharmaceutical business. It is currently the world's top supplier of generic drugs, which are less expensive yet identical to brand name drugs. India's pharmaceutical industry supplies more than half of the world's vaccination need also. And when you consider where they come from, that's quite an accomplishment. Hello and welcome to Jigs Chemical Limited. I am Vinita, and in this video we are going to discuss about one more aspect of pharmaceutical industry, that is why India become a major producer of pharmaceuticals of the world. India's ability to create pharmaceutical drugs at a lower cost than Western countries is unsurprising. But there are other reasons why they currently dominate the pharmaceutical sector. So how has India been able to accomplish this position? And what are the current issues they face? Did you realize that Indian enterprises account for 30% of all suppliers of pharmaceutical industry? Many prominent Indian pharmaceutical companies such as Aurobindo, Dr. Reddy's and Sun Pharma are involved in the development of APIs or generic pharmaceuticals or both. In the early 1960s, the government began to promote the manufacturing of drugs by Indian enterprises. However, a crucial turning point occurred in 1970 when the government made it illegal to patent medical items in the country. Importing currently existing branded pharmaceuticals was too expensive for the Indian population because most individuals in India did not have health insurance and salaries were poor in comparison to the Western world. Instead, they had to be produced locally as a generic drug, which was made possible by patent legislation. It created rivalry in India, and local companies were forced to produce as efficiently as possible in order to sell pharmaceuticals at lower price than their Indian competitors. The majority of pharma businesses operating in India, including multinationals, employed only Indians. From the warehouse workers to the board of directors, everyone is involved. This resulted in the creation of numerous jobs in the life science industry, which in turn helped to expand and enhance the local pharmaceutical industry. From the domestic to the global, things went well, and the Indian pharmaceutical market grew year after year. However, in 2005, India ratified the TRIPS agreement with the World Trade Organization, which drastically altered intellectual property protection. India was required to stop producing counterfeit medications after signing this agreement. The accord, on the other hand, created new avenues. India was still very good at making low-cost medications, and its high English language skills made them a good trading partner for other nations. The cost of production has long been a major source of India's economic prowess, with costs 60% lower in India than in the United States and 50% lower than in Europe. It contributed to the creation of high-quality product. It aided in the development of a solid collaboration between Western and Indian businesses also. Pharmaceutical businesses in the United States have been rapidly outsourcing their packaging and manufacturing operations to India. India's medications are now available in practically every country. The Indian pharmaceutical business grew in size, posing a problem for Western pharmaceutical companies. Do they want to be a part of this new developing pharma hub, even if it's no longer profitable, or will they ignore it and risk losing market share? Many corporations chose options 1 and established a manufacturing facility in India. As a result, almost the entire pharmaceutical business now has a presence in India. Opportunities and challenges in pharmaceutical industry. India's pharmaceutical business is massive, but it is also fragile. Although India is a major provider of APIs globally, it is still heavily reliant on China for ingredients. India has a significant difficulty if it is unable to import from China, for example due to lockdowns, a trade war, or shortages. First and foremost, India must serve its own people. Yet, if India is unable to meet global demand for generic medications owing to shortages, its influence and position as a leading supplier of generic pharmaceuticals may be harmed. There are always possibilities when there are challenges. The Indian government has devised a strategy to lessen India's API reliance on China. They aspire to become more self-sufficient by developing specialized industrial zones for API plants with financial incentives. India may someday be able to compete with China in the global API market as a result of this. Another issue is one of innovation. Is India making enough progress in terms of innovation? Indian businesses aren't known for their extensive R&D achievements. They also need to put money into digital innovation. They must take digitization seriously if they want to remain a global pharma leader. Another thing they must do is focus on sustainability and reduce pollution in the environment. I am confident that India will be able to handle it. There is a reason why huge firms like Google, Microsoft and IBM have Indian CEOs, and there is a new generation of smart Indians on the way. So, if India plays its cards currently, the future looks promising. Hi friends, Chicks Chemical Limited is a market leader in the API, chemical and pharmaceutical industries with strong customer and supplier relationships. Please contact us if you have any pharmaceutical raw materials, API, industrial chemicals or solvents requirements. Visit our website chickschemical.com. For more information, please subscribe to this channel and press the bell button to receive valuable videos from the pharmaceutical and chemical sectors. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video.